Hi everyone, this is the third video for HEC-RAS simulation and flood inundation mapping. In this video, I will demonstrate how to see the HEC-RAS model simulation results. There are two options to see the model simulation results with this HEC-RAS main platform and using this RAS mapper. Firstly, I will use these icons on this HEC-RAS main platform. So very firstly, I would like to click this button, this icon, View Cross Sections. And then this button, View Profile button as well, I would like to click. And then very firstly, you can see there here some differences before the simulation and after simulation. You can find some water level profile on here, so you can click this button to see some animation control. Actually, we don't have any animation, but we used three different flow conditions, so you can check this would be PF1 water level on this cross section, and if you click this one, you can find the second scenario for the flow simulation and this one. You can see some differences, some different levels for different flow conditions. And also you can shift. This was the Wabash River upper cross section, so you can shift with the lower cross section, and then you can check all the different cross sections. Also, you can see our developed bridge on here. So very small water levels on here with some our simulated flows. Okay, and then how about check the Tippecanoe? So Tippecanoe River also have this kind of water level profile you can find. So in this cross section, you can just check only cross section based water levels with a different flow regime on here. Got it? And then just click to close. After that, you can find the different profile plot case. So also you can check your river developed. So in this case, I check all the levers on here, and then you can also find the profile with the different flow conditions. So you can check all the different water levels with different flow conditions as well on here. So just leave this cross section and this profile plot, and then we can go to the next icon, View General Profile Plot. Just click, and then also you can see some velocity on here, the left bank main channel and right bank the velocity associated in this generate profile plot. So you can also check on here only the Wabash upper and profile for only for the first scenario for the water level flows. Okay, so you can check also on here. Yeah, it changed with some profile things, but after close this one and open again, so you can find only this flow, just the first flow simulation case only you can see on here. So it depends on your selection of this different profile and different reaches. Okay, so I'd like to continue with this one, this button, view computed rating curves. So this shows the river rating curves for different river and reaches. Okay, so Tippecanoe River case, you can see the different flow discharges with the different water levels. This would be the different station-based rating curve, flow rating curve you can find. Also, let's shift to the Wabash River, and also you can the upper Wabash River's the flow rating curve, and then lower rating curve you can find. So just find by yourself with your developed HEC-RAS model. Okay. And then another thing would be this one. View 3D multiple cross-section plot. So you can click this icon. In here only you can see upper Wabash River. So let's check before this one. Let's check the older profiles as well as the rivers. After that, if you can click this one, you can find all the rivers are selected on here for XYZ perspective plot. Okay, so this is kind of very good tool to see all the profile in the cross sections associated with these rivers we developed. So make big screen on here, and then you can see this one, animate simulation result. So in here again you can find very different scenario based water levels. Okay, so let's again to shift in here, and you can find different scenario based water level you can find. Because this example is very simple steady flow case, so you can only check the steady state water levels on here with different upper Wabash River, lower Wabash River, and this Tippecanoe case. And then you can use this button and this button to rotate the angle. So you can use this one and this one as well. So maybe you can totally shift to this. This would be upstreams and downstream. So you can find our developed here the bridges as well. You can find. So again. Yes, so this is kind of a good tool to see all the cross sections as well as the rivers again. So you can use this one, and then this is just kind of you don't need to use in this case. Again, you can shift the flow levels with these different scenarios. Okay, so that was 3D view with these different water profiles for our simulated HEC-RAS model result. And just to leave these two icons, this is not associated with this simulation, so no data available. This one and this one is also no data available for the plot. And then you can click this one. This one give all the detail the informations for the cross sections with the output. So you can use the different selection for the different flow scenario as well as this kind of different station numbers. So you can find some warnings. Maybe it is related with the spacing with the kind of the cross sections between cross sections. So You can find the warning messages, and if you want, you can fix with the initial stage for the developing this kind of the HEC-RAS model things. And also, lastly, this button gives all the simulation result for the main channel, water level, and water surface, water level, and the critical water surface, and elevation level. And you can find by yourself all the details on here. So this is kind of summary table, all profile output for our simulated the data and simulated the flow things with the HEC-RAS. And then this is summary of errors and warnings and notes you can find. So these messages. And then just leave this DSS data. We don't have any DSS data on here, so just close. So we've checked all the available icons to see the result. So I think this 3D view was kind of the very effective things to see all the simulated data we did. And then another useful thing would be this one. This one gives also the older result you can find as this one tables. Okay, so you can copy, and there are many options to see, so you can find by yourself if you want to see the details. Okay. So now I would like to close all the result we've done to see. And then I would like to use the RAS mapper tool to see the result as well. So please make a big screen. So very firstly, you can see how developed the cross sections and our geometric data. All the geometric data you can see, and in here you can find the cross section. You can uncheck and just 1D model and just close this geometry. And then you can find this terrain button is checked as well. In here we will check the result, so expand this button and then just click and check with this result. And then how about the click this depths. In that case you can find just PF1. This is the simulation with the first flow conditions. Okay, and then you can use this button as well to see the PF2 and PF3. So this is similar with the previous 3D view and the profile view, but in here you can see more details, all the different water levels on here. And then you can find on here the velocity and water level surface, but this velocity is not applicable because we just used this steady state flow simulation. So if you can click this depths, you can find this kind of region to see all the different water levels, water level depths on here. And then also you can uncheck these depths and just water level, water surface elevation. You can find the EL view for the water surface. This is for the different water surface elevation, just elevation things. And then again, if you want to see the depths, so this is depth for all the rivers with the flow. Okay, so again you can make a difference with the different flow regimes on here. Okay, this is very brand new functions on this RAS mapper with this the HEC-RAS version 5.0 things. And the last thing I would like to show you would be another function with the right click on the depth. You can find the edit map parameters. So in that case, you can bring this box to select the different flow simulation case. So if you, now we are PF3, if you want to shift to PF1, just save map, then you can just select this kind of things. So this was the RAS mapper to see the result, and this RAS mapper is also very effective to make two-dimensional model. So before close this RAS mapper, you need to save all developed RAS mapper things stuff to see the result. Okay, just save, and then you can close this RAS mapper. So this was all I prepared tutorials to develop and simulate HEC-RAS one-dimensional model, mainly using RAS mapper in recent 5.0 version of HEC-RAS. I will upload this simulated and completed final data on my GitHub site as well, so you can download and use it with these videos. This ends HEC-RAS one-dimensional tutorial videos. Thank you for the watching.